now that I'm more relaxed, cooler, I thought we'd sit down and talk about the outfits that I wore over the last few days and why. I'm not sure in what video did I share with you the outfits that I was going to take. So, what actually made the cut on the travel day? Y'all was in for a 12-hour drive to Ohio. I knew the temperature was going to be cooler there. I was going to be in the car for the most of the day, traveling from warm weather to cool weather. So, say 95 to 75. And I wanted it to be comfortable and warm enough by the time I got there. So, that's where I wore this universal thread two-piece set from Target. It says California Beach on the top, and it came with some little drawstring waist shorts. This is like a very, very light heather gray. These are really comfortable. I don't think I even wore like a t-shirt or a tank top under this, but I do remember being comfortable for the entire ride. And once I got there, the weather wasn't terrible, but I was very comfortable. For day 2, this day consisted of sightseeing and just a pinch of shopping. Y'all, not much at all. So I decided to go for this two-piece airy set. So I had this blue top with the bows and the elasticated arms and hem of the top, along with the matching shorts, and it's pretty light blue. Again, comfortable, but this top, because it is elasticated, it will crop on you. So I had to be a little mindful of exactly how much I want to crop, which wasn't a whole lot. I didn't want it to look a little bloused over, but I was mindful of, you know, the crop. This one, as you saw, I wore sneakers. And then with this one, I wore sandals, y'all. I think I wore these. And these are Franco Sarto, a recent purchase, and they are extremely comfortable, y'all. Can you see the amount of cushion in these? I don't know if you can see my fingers to press in, but trust me, these shoes are very comfortable, and I'm happy that I'll have them for, you know, the next year or two to wear. Friday night, we had dinner with the family planned, and I wore this oldie but goodie maxi length dress from Banana Republic. I believe, y'all, this is old Banana when Banana was good. I'm looking for the tag. This was a gift from my nephew from many, many years ago. Yeah, Banana Republic. And it just doesn't miss. I'm not a big lavender or purple girl, but I really like this. The prissy bow, the sheer sleeve, and they just work comfortable, cute. I believe I wore the same sandals. By this time, y'all, it was in the evening and it was chilly. So after dinner, we were like, oh yeah, well, no. We thought that after dinner we would like hit a couple of spots. No. I was chilly, so we had to go back to the hotel. So the next day, which was Saturday, we had plans to get with more family and maybe just do a little bit of sightseeing. So I chose to wear this really old racerback shirt. This is from BCBG Max Azaria. Remember that, y'all? I got this many moons ago when I visited Tamika in Florida. You remember this shirt, Mika? So I still love it. It still works. And I wore it along with the black shorts that I got from Gap recently. I want to go a little longer with my shorts. You know, I am a woman of particular age, and so I just want to make sure I represent myself in a manner that I won't regret. So I went for these. I think these are like 5-inch, y'all. I went for these. And what shoes did I wear? I think I wore those same gold ones, y'all. I took 3 pair of shoes, as you saw. Those gold ones. Here they are. These. the gold ones I showed you and the white Adidas that I showed you earlier. And I don't think I wore these at all, but I wore the sneakers, and I think I wore these a few times. So yesterday from Ohio, I wore this jumpsuit. At the end of last year, I found this store called, I always want to say Cargo, but it's dry goods. We don't have a dry goods here in Savannah, and it's actually by the brand Wasabi and Mint. I've never heard of that, but that's the brand. Y'all, lightweight, comfy, airy. It was great for just sitting in the vehicle for 12 plus hours. Lastly, you saw the green outfit that I wore today. Thinking back on my outfit choices, I mean, I think it was effective. I wanted to look nice and represent myself well, but I also wanted to be comfortable at the same time, considering that it was going to be slightly cooler there. So if I had to do it again, I would probably take more sleeves. All right, so from your girl, H&M, I picked up this, it's not a 3-button pullover, but it is pullover style, right? I like the seams in the front. I like the stiff collar. So if I want to, give a little pop, it'll stay up. I love this color. This is like one of my favorite colors to wear along with navy. So probably in a video really soon, you'll get to see how I wore it. I think this is probably $20, and I got it in a medium. So I hope that works. From J. Crew. Initially, I saw the 5-inch shorts. Again, remember trying to go a little longer on my shorts in this hunter green color. With fall coming up, I thought that this might be cool to transition into. I don't have many things this color, but I do like it, so I thought I'd give it a try. They were on sale, so I snatched up a pair. In the clearance section, I was like, wait, we have a lightweight knit vest pullover and a v-neck that matches the shorts, and I thought it might be a cool monochrome moment with some gold accessories and my gold sandals. So I picked both of them up, and I'm happy. So let me know what your process is for kind of pulling things together for a trip or an event. I hope it's helpful for me to kind of talk you through why I chose what to wear. The main things I consider are the occasion, the time of day, where I am in my cycle, and what's the vibe, like what I want to give. So let me know what your process is. Let me know what you think of these outfits, and I'll call you back. So I hold on. So I thought I'd share with you what I wore